right, thank you, Mr. Crawford. When it comes to your home, the planning process is key when building or remodeling. And design expert Alan Wheeler joins us right now for our weekly segment, Ask Alan Anything. So, Alan, I want to ask you, you're going to tell us about how does one get started when considering building a home, adding an addition, or remodeling?
Well, I'm going to start with a quick story about the ideal meeting that I would have. I had met about a couple of years ago Lindsay and Karen from Somerville. And I walked in and we had greetings and sat down at a table, and they handed me a 3.5-page single-space typewritten wish list.
Wish list?
Yeah. So
well, tell me about that wish list. What exactly do they have in mind?
Well, they had listed everything, different subjects like a master bath, someday a new kitchen, maybe a sunroom in the front, an outdoor kitchen in the back, total wish list, dream. And then at the bottom they had put, well, we have this much to spend, have no idea how much we can get done. That's why you're here.
Exactly. Right. So they took that wish list, and you kind of, with that base pay, with whatever kind of funds they had, whittled that down. So how exactly do you do that?
Well, I asked couples to, if they can, and what they had done was to define, talk with each other. Honey, I want to do this, and have discussion. Initially, just to get ideas. And
kind of determine what the priority is.
Well, the priority actually come a little later, and then it's, I'm thinking about when we're in high school and college, term paper. All in our head, you're forced to put it on paper.
So you want the outline.
I want an outline. I love the best thing is for a couple to start writing it down, because then it becomes more real. And then after you've written it down, what's really ideal is if it's, for instance, a custom home, sketch it out. Like take a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and just forget the ruler. Just say kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, den, family room. And from that, when I meet with them, then I would have a pretty good idea.
So that'll help you kind of identify what you want, what your needs are as somebody who's building one of those homes or putting on an addition. Yeah,
I mean, the more information I have, the better I can answer their questions and come up with, the most bang for the buck, if I can say it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what do you want to do? You want to prioritize, right? That's where that comes in.
Right. And then many times we'll arrive at a stage where everything is together. I know exactly what they want, and then maybe they'll ask for some initial ballpark pricing. So then from that, they'll be able to prioritize and keep leading in a better direction.
And there's so many magazines and publications out there, so the next step would be going through and kind of figuring out what exactly it is that you want and how you want it to look.
Yes, I had said way in the beginning of our program, the picture is worth 10,000 words, and I can't say it enough, because someone would say, well, I love this cabinet, and it's maple and it's a mid-color, and I say, next time, bring a picture.
Yeah.
And so I really have a really good sense for what they want for color and texture, and then helps to pull everything together.
And Alan, the last step of the wish list, what do you need to do?
Gathering information together for meeting the contractor, bringing all that information and sitting down with him and being straight up with, okay, we've got our priority, we need you to draw or not draw, or price or not price. Tell the builder if he's the one that you think you want to work with, or if the couple's going to be with 2 or 3 builders, then try to be upfront with that. So that's probably the best way to get going.
So there you go. Make sure you get your wish list right now. If you have any other wish list of questions that you'd like to ask Alan, you can do that from the ceiling to the floor. Just make sure you email that address right there, go to that website, or call that phone number. We'll be happy to answer your questions right here on the air. Alan Wheeler, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thanks, John.
Do appreciate it as always. And up next, we're talking holiday fun for the whole family at the Charleston Museum. Make sure you stay with us.